Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 19 Ultimate Team game. We are back with these stock house rules, where you cannot really do anything offensively or defensively pre-snap. I call this Madden for dummies, so we are going to bring the triple option out this time to try to take advantage of these house rules. We'll see if stock defenses can hang in with the Michael Vick, Christian McCaffrey, and Saquon Barkley triple option. We had the rookie premier Saquon Barkley in, looking screen to Barkley, and that looked like it might have been a touchdown if it didn't go off the back of the lineman's head. Instead, it's fourth down, and it's a turnover on down. Saquon trying to take that handoff, wrapped up immediately, but on our opponent's first play, he puts his hands in the cookie jar, and Leighton Van Der Esch is there to snag it as we go swing pass to McCaffrey, getting a couple of yards and then taking that big hit. We're going to try to stay committed to the triple option as long as we possibly can until it potentially gets boxed up. Third down and 5, we stick with it and just get it all to McCaffrey, and now McCaffrey off to the races, going all the way to about the 40-yard line. That was dangerous because his user defender nearly picked that off as we get the screen pass. This time it's blocked, this time it's on target, and Saquon Barkley trying to wait and follow those blockers. We get all the way to the 15-yard line as Michael Vick taking off, getting a nice little gain of 4 yards. This drive is going pretty well as we call the screen pass, and just like that, the drive is over. Bobby Wagner interception, and he gets up quickly, and now Bobby Wagner looking to take this 4-6. Christian McCaffrey, though, is hawking him down. How about C-Mac saving the touchdown for now as Ricky Williams takes a big-time hit. He goes pitch on second down to Ricky, who is boxed, but just runs through half of our team into the end zone. Sure, why not? I mean, I thought we did a pretty decent job considering it's, house rules and all that. I knew it was a pitch. I tried to do everything I could to move my defense over. I think I even ran commit, and Ricky Williams just said, I don't really care. As Christian McCaffrey once again on the triple option on the pitch, doing his thing as we're looking to pass, going downfield for Moss. Moss has it, but cannot hang on to it. Everything that could go wrong in this game is pretty much going against us right now, as that screen pass once again looked like it had a lot of potential. But unfortunately, I believe it was Earl Thomas who was there to blow it up. Third down and 7, though. We are still running the triple option, even though it's third down and long, as we go screen, and that'll be intercepted by Jamal Adams through the hands of Tyreek Hill in traffic, and right into the breadbasket for Jamal Adams as he's got a wide open, I almost said Kerry Kittles. That's a former basketball player. That would be George Kittle, who gets the catch but also fumbles the ball. We managed to sneak in a user strip right there. This game right now is just the wild, wild west. It's just everything beyond conventional wisdom in just football is just happening right now. Here, third down and 8. You want to see something beyond conventional wisdom? How about that big hit from Earl Thomas? That'll be defensive pass interference. You do not see defensive pass interference often in Madden Ultimate Team unless it's that blatant, as Christian McCaffrey with the spin move in for the touchdown. Right now, C-Mac is doing a lot of work in this offense. I really want to see what Saquon Barkley could do, but I mean, we just got to make our reads, as he apparently makes his read to George Kittle and comes down with it. I don't know what else to say about that. We'll just move on to the next play as he's pressured and throws it to Cohen in traffic. But I mean, that's probably considered to him a good read, the way he's been running his offense, as he goes one more time in traffic. Bobby Wagner didn't really react, but he didn't catch it either. Third down going to Kittle. Once again, I think this is just like all to him good reads. So we'll just chalk that up as a W for him, and play working out. That is actually an open receiver. That would actually be a running back to Reed Cohen, as he's rolling way behind with Michael Vick able to elude the rusher for now, and goes out of bounds for a loss of 5 yards. So that definitely wasn't smart. We're going to try to tighten up in the red zone. Make sure he doesn't score a touchdown. He won't even get a field goal out of this drive. Trying to get greedy, and he fumbles the ball. I believe it was Ryan Shazier who came in and was able to chop that ball out, as we are deep in our own territory, trying to make sure we don't get called for a safety, because that would give him a 2-point lead. Big third down and 12 in this game. Vick looking downfield for Tyreek Hill, and once again, just everything beyond conventional wisdom is happening. Like that Tyreek Hill catch, it's tight coverage. Jamal Adams is right there, but don't worry, Hill's got the catch. catch. He's at the 50-yard line. Now we're trying to get some points on the board. Still have 2 timeouts to work with. Looking for Tyreek in the middle on the playmaker and the spin move. Getting away from the big hitter and into the end zone instead is Tyreek Hill. Game-changing sequence right before the end of the first half. We started the drive at like our own 5-yard line and put 7 on the board as he's pressured and taken down. He's at his own 6-yard line, and we're going to try to get a safety of our own. 2.5, sending that blitz doesn't work. Calvin fumbling the ball. It is recovered by Ricky Williams last play at a half, so even when we recovered it, it would not have really meant anything because we would not have been able to get up and take it back. So we start the second half up 7 points, which fine by me as Vic somehow is able to get an incompletion out of that. Like, man, I really would like to see Madden Ultimate Team without Michael Vick. It's just crazy. Like, Michael Vick is cool and all when you see him, but like when you gotta deal with him for like months, this card came out in December. It's like, dude, like, we could have done without this Michael Vick for a couple of months at least. But I mean, we just gotta play with the hands that we are dealt with. 4th down and 10. Vick in the offense, staying on the field, looking to pass. Playmaker got him momentarily until Ryan Shazier rocks that ball loose. It's a turnover on downs as we continue to stick with the triple option, handing the ball to Saquon Barkley, trying to fall forward. It's 3rd down. We're looking to pass. We're looking for Gurley out the backfield, and Gurley takes a mega hit from Bobby Wagner. 4th down and 1, offense on the field, but not really looking to do anything right there. I wanted to see what kind of defensive look he came out in, but I really just wanted to take the field goal in that situation. If we drew him offsides, that would have been awesome, but more than anything else, I was taking a false start, delay of game, so we could make it a 2-possession game because we are playing pretty decent defense right now. Just got to make sure we don't give up a touchdown. That's actually not going to be a catch by Calvin Johnson in the corner. It's 2nd down and 10, and now it's going to be 3rd down and a mile. Javon Curse getting the rollout from Michael Vick. We're just putting contains on the field and just trying to make sure he doesn't scramble outside, and he's still not able to make much happen. It's 4th down. Now here's the blitz, and he's not ready for it. Bobby Wagner with his 2nd sack of the game, and it will be his last sack of the game because that will be the last play of the game. 7 sacks in total for us, considering we mainly ran a cover 4 defense and like only rushed 3. The fact that we got 7 sacks, pretty productive as we move on to another game right here. So that game was quite the headache. Like, we somehow managed to win it. Like, we weren't playing our best. I mean, we were just running triple option and stuff like that. But still, we threw a really bad, nearly pick 6 to Bobby Wagner. And just a lot of stuff that happened in that game. Like I said, it was just the state of Madden 19. Just gotta stick with it as we continue in these house rules. This is actually our 4-0. We are 4-0 at this point, diving out of bounds right there to get the first down. Michael Vick looking to go 5-0 with this victory. So 2 wins away from a 6-0 season and a Nat Team of the Year fantasy pack. So we're definitely trying to grind our way towards that, but that play is not gonna help. Michael Vick lit up. I believe it was Brian Dawkins who flipped him on his back and jarred the ball loose, and he's able to recover it immediately as he gets sacked by Myles Garrett. So it looked like a promising start for our offense. The triple option was definitely tripping him up, but, you know, 1 turnover changes all of that, and we didn't really make the right read on that play anyways. We should have handed it off to Saquon Barkley. He makes the right read until he tries to spin right there. Dangerous play. You got the first down. No need to try to go for that spin move, but he does it anyways, and if he's going to play like that, then we should see a fumble or 2 in this game as from him. We already seen 1 from us as he runs way behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of these guys just got Michael Vick, and, you know, we have contains on the field, literally playing for the Michael Vick scramble, and they still go outside. That 3rd down run doesn't really get too much for him. 4th down and 2, interesting play call right here. He will take his field goal, take his points, and try to play some defense as Todd Gurley will not be returning this ball. This is way too far from our own end zone, and we're just going to spin around all casually and goofily with Gurley. It doesn't really matter. This does matter. Saquon Barkley on the handoff, breaking the tackle. Saquon Barkley, a gain of 31 yards. That's what we like to see. Looking, passing, Vick, stepping, now rolling, and got to throw this ball away. Somehow the ball ends up going backward, and it's an incompletion, so that makes perfect sense as we swing it to Christian McCaffrey. That gets some field goal range. Gonna try to get the first down with Barkley, but that is boxed up, actually losing a yard. And on 4th down and 2, just like he did on 4th down and 2, at pretty much the same exact spot, we take our field goal up and good. So, you know, both 4th down and 2 field goals early on. So this could be, you know, just a game of managing field position, managing clock, all that good stuff that comes with a close contested football game. That was a closely contested pass that was nearly intercepted in double coverage as as Vic all day with that 3-man rush, looking to take off. And once again, he's playing with fire with some of these runs. 3rd down and 5. He's got Moss juking out Dion, and Randy Moss speeds away from Ed Reed, and he's going to have a walk-in touchdown after the juke move. We try to gamble with pressure right there. What actually happened was I sent the all-out blitz, but you cannot change your play back to what it previously was. So once you like blitz all your linebackers, or at least I couldn't figure out how to get my play to reset. So when I tried to reset my play, I was like, damn, we're stuck in this blitz. Like, I almost was about to call a timeout, but then the ball's already snapped, and just like that, we give up a touchdown. So that was pretty stupid, to be honest, the fact that we gave that up, the fact that we even did it in the first place. So we kind of just gift wrapped him 7 points, so we go middle to Tyreek. But I believe Deion Sanders was able to kick the ball out, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 8. Michael Vick rerouting Randy Moss on the playmaker, and that'll be a 1st down and a huge gain for Moss. Thankfully, we had the time. He only rushed like 3 with a QB spy, so we should have had the time. As we roll out with Michael Vick, and make sure we slide right there because that would have been our 2nd fumble. We did not. Looking for the screen pass to Barkley, but as it is with Madden 19, the screen pass blocking from the offensive lineman, pretty hit or miss. 3rd down, we go underneath the Tyreek trying to get some yards after the catch, but that's not going to work out, and we end up settling for our 2nd field goal of the first half. Marching the ball downfield pretty decently in every single drive, but just not able to convert some of these 3rd downs, and we're going to have to work on, getting some more intermediate passing plays besides a playmaker to Randy Moss for our offense, because we can't keep taking these field goals, obviously, as we continue to just go basically coverage defense right here. He's coming out in split close. This time we send the blitz, and it's going to catch him off guard. He's going to get sacked by Wagner. Like, that blitz doesn't come in right away, so I'm surprised people struggle against it. 2nd down and 22, and nearly fits in an absolute dime to Randy Moss, but we're able to jar the ball loose. 3rd down and 22, same exact play. Michael Vick looking, rolling with space, but he's going to stay in the pocket, fire downfield, and that'll be intercepted by Ed Reed, who's keeping his balance the first time, but somehow, some way, like, somehow Ed Reed's able to get back up, though, but I don't know how that happens, where I'm able to use a stumble recover, and then Madden's like, no, get down to the ground. That is going to count as an incomplete pass, and a very great blessing from the Madden gods. We just got to take a shot to the end zone here. Last play of the first half to Tyreek. It's batted away by Deion Sanders, but there's actually still 1 second left on the clock, so that means one more shot to the end zone, one more chance for Tyreek Hill, who might have a step, and Tyreek Hill has the touchdown. For some reason, my opponent decided not to come out in 3-man under. I just call verticals instead. If he's going to call a cover 2, then maybe Tyreek gets in the middle, which he did, as we get in the middle with Patrick Peterson and get blatantly tackled. That would probably be offensive pass interference, I would say, on like Randy Moss. Yeah, that was interesting because that was an interception for us. Instead, drive stays alive. 3rd down. Ricky Williams, 1st down, spin move, and it's going to take a host of our defenders to tackle him at the 45-yard line. That was his first rushing attempt of the whole game with Ricky Williams. Now back to the passing game he goes with Michael Vick, and pretty much the same play he's been running. He has him this time, but it is overthrown. I guess that makes up for the fact that we should have had the interception with Patrick Peterson a couple plays earlier as Vick on the run. Dangerous pass, and it's gonna be man, you can't help but laugh. Like, this is the football game that we play, where Franco Harris just mosses Deion Sanders. Like, it's just funny. Like, it's just I don't really have much to say to laugh. Like, what in the world are we doing playing Madden 19? Just hoping that some of these random plays go our way, as Michael Vick stepping up right here faster than the QB spy, who does hawk him down eventually though after gaining 3 yards, looking for the screen pass, but once again not able to block Sean Taylor, who shoots the gap, losing a yard on that play. 3rd down and long once again, looking, waiting, patient, looking the playmaker. We in the playmaker ring, Gurley instead, and that'll be intercepted by Sean Taylor at linebacker, interestingly enough, getting the interception, and now here he is at midfield with a 4-point lead, a chance to really take control of this game late in the 3rd quarter with Vick, and that will be an incompletion. Playing with fire once again. It's 3rd down, only 3 on a route. Vick all day, clean pocket, looking, and finally firing to Calvin Johnson, or actually it's Randy Moss. Ball goes off of his face mask, so I don't really know what else to say except let's play some defense on 4th down, and that was nearly caught by Moss. It looked like we had the interception. It looked like he nearly had the catch. It's a turnover on downs regardless, and on the very next play, Saquon Barkley, see you later, to the end zone he goes for the lead. An interesting turn of events in this game as we have about 5 minutes to try to make sure he doesn't score a touchdown right here. Honestly, if he gets a field goal on this drive, I don't really care. He probably deserves to fumble the ball at some point as he just continues to recklessly take hits with Michael Vick, but so be it. 2nd down, able to elude the pressure, able to reroute Moss as well, and get that 1st down. That playmaker, oh so dangerous, especially when you're able to playmaker a receiver who's like 25 yards above the line of scrimmage. That's just, man, there's not much you can do about it in that situation. There's a lot of tools that the offense has, even in these house rules where, you know, it's stock house rules. You can't do too much as he loses yards on that run. 2nd down and 13. Vic one more time with that clean pocket as we continue to go coverage defense. He's going to try to take off with Michael Vick. Take that hit from Shazier. Go out of bounds. That stops the clock. Big 3rd down and 7 here as Vic firing, and that'll be caught by Moss, who fumbles the ball. But before you can even blink, it's recovered by Jerry Rice. He's calling hurry up, which means you know he's passing. Same exact play, looking middle, and Vic taking off and taking the hit once again. That really was a chance for us to force a turnover on that play, either interception or fumble, but he's able to stay alive. 3rd down and goal. Michael Vick, high Moss, and that was nearly caught, nearly intercepted. End of the day, he takes his field goal on 4th down and goal. 2:13 left in the tie game when you only need a field goal to win the game, and we will try to make this the last drive of not only regulation but the last drive of the game as Saquon Barkley kicks things off with a pretty good run to the 33-yard line out the 2-minute warning. Back to Saquon Barkley getting the 1st down and more. Barkley all the way to the 41-yard line, and now we're going to try to drip a little bit of clock. Some play action screen pass. McCaffrey couldn't get that block the hole. Stephon Gilmore able to shed and get the tackle for a loss of half a yard. Back to Saquon Barkley one more time. Barkley's been doing a lot of work but can't do much there. Big 3rd down and 8 after he calls the timeout. Vic protected, finding Moss. 1st down, but Randy Moss coughs up the football and he's able to immediately recover the fumble as we send the blitz, and Vic somehow still throws a very dangerous pass. 2 fumbles really defining this game right now as Vic taking off, looking for that 1st down. He loses the ball. Free football on the ground, and one more time, he is able to recover the fumble as he goes passing to Ricky in the flats, and Williams to the 37-yard line. That should be field goal range for him. We're going to have to call our timeouts now and get a stop. 1 1st down ends this game as he's keeping it on the ground. Good decision, but not able to get much with Saquon Barkley. This 3rd down will decide the game. We've come out in goal line gambling that he'll run the ball, but it doesn't even matter because Barkley will get the 1st down, and now we can shoot his clock down, kick his field goal. We're going to try to call the timeout here, but he actually gets the kickoff with a couple seconds left. Morton Anderson up and good, but that leaves us 2 seconds to try to make some sort of miracle happen on the squib. It's Ryan Shazier running backward. Can we put the band on the field? Can we get the return of all returns? Time has expired. Ryan Shazier way behind. One man falls down, and finally big hit for a safety. And that will be the way that game ends. And like I said, man, you just can't do anything but laugh in those situations. Like, what the hell was I supposed to do in that game? We literally had 4 fumbles in the game and we didn't recover one of them, including 3 in like the last 3 minutes of the game. That literally decided the game. As Saquon Barkley with that sexy spin move. And how about a stiff arm for your measure as well? Saquon Barkley looking an absolute beast out there. We got another game or 2 in here really quick, but like I said, like what are you supposed to do in that situation? Like, that's just Madden, I guess. Like, sometimes you'll have those games, even to that kind of ridiculous length. Like, I'm not going to say we played great that game, but I'm not going to say that we deserve to lose, like, just straight up deserve to lose that game, because we were on a game-winning drive. We had 3 fumbles in the game. Like, his guys just seem to have, like, a heat seeker on the football, so, like, that's just Madden at the end of the day. It's just the game we play, Madden 19. You just hope the dice, like, it's kind of like rolling a dice playing Madden 19, I suppose. So, that's a nice interception by Brian Dawkins, 10 yards behind where Tyreek Hill was supposed to be. Once again, with those balls where you're not facing the right way. Right before already into the first half, though. Check this out. He tries to get greedy. That'll be intercepted by Leighton Van Der Esch with the lateral to Ed Reed. And look at Ed Reed go. How about this funky little play to end half? We had a goose egg on the board. Not anymore. Ed Reed with the touchdown. And we got ball coming out of half of this game. We went on a nice drive. Saquon Barkley all the way to the 3-yard line. And we're going to cap this drive off with a Todd Gurley rushing touchdown. Now, unfortunately, this is going to be the last play of this game. 2nd down and 19, up by 1, trying to hold on for dear life. He takes the hit out of bounds of Ryan Shazier, but somehow we actually lost connection, like in a snap of a finger. Like, down we went. I don't know what happened, because I didn't even lose connection to the EA servers. I didn't lose internet. I just got kicked out the game, so... we had 3 wins at the time. We got kicked out, so that's cool. I didn't want to play any more Madden anyways. Leave a like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time.